So revenge is the dish of the day, and let me tell you, it's a dish that's best served ice cold. Yes, welcome back to our Chelsea rebuild here on PottsyFM. Today we're looking for revenge on Bayern Munich, for the only team to beat us so far, and what better way to get revenge than knocking them out of the Champions League, which is what a win could do. If Feyenoord are to beat Glasgow Rangers in their game, then Bayern Munich can't qualify. Since you last saw us, we've been on fire. As you can see, we're undefeated. Only team to get a point off us was Crystal Palace, which was disappointing, but we bounced back with a 2-0 victory against second in the table, Aston Villa. Premier League, as it stands, looks like this. We are 7 points clear at the top. Erling Haaland is doing Erling Haaland things. Calvert-Lewin and Scamacca up there in the goal scoring leagues. Gavi pulling strings, getting assists. Average rating is high. We're looking good for back-to-back Premier Leagues. But as mentioned in the last episode, it's the Champions League is the one we want. And in order to do that, we're going to have to win this game against Bayern Munich. And the other game in the group has been played already. So, spoiler, if we beat Bayern Munich, they are out of the Champions League. So that is all the motivation we should need. We're going to go with Mendy in goal, back four, Chilwell, Kim, Fofana and Reece James. Tchouaméni is going to do what Tchouaméni does and boss that part of the field. Enzo Fernandez and Gavi in front of him. And then the front three of Kvaratskhelia, Kai Havertz and Mason Mount. Big game, Stamford Bridge, revenge on the cards. Bayern Munich will have to say they've been disappointed with their group so far. I mean, to be honest, even if they beat us, they're not guaranteed to go through. It will still be in our hands. Feyenoord have already qualified. So maybe that will depend on what game we show you next. If we beat Bayern Munich, I'll just show you the West Brom game in the league. And if we get beat, then I'll show you the Feyenoord game that will hopefully secure us our Champions League spot. Or our knockout spot, I should say. Yeah, so 4-2-2-2 for Bayern Munich. Bit of an unusual one. I don't normally see them playing this, but they're going with Gnabry and Mane up front. It's a front two that could cause us some problems as they look to do that here. Tomiyasu out on left back. Swings it in towards Müller, and Müller's got in at the back post. And Benjamin Mendy, I think in the last game against Bayern Munich, he had Poppadom wrists, and I think they've struck again. Maybe we need to improve our goalkeeping situation, because there's no way that he should be conceding that at his near post. It's disappointing. We're going to demand more. Yeah, it's twice in a couple of games now on stream that he's done it. He's been beaten far too easy at his near post from a header, and big teams will exploit that. Gavi looks to exploit a bit of a gap back to Reece James. He looks to take on Goretzka, but he can't. Well, they're playing a bit of a dangerous game there, knocking it about at the back, but they've managed to get it clear. Fofana gets above Mane. Tchouaméni with an absolute beast of a header. Kvaratskhelia now gives the ball away. We've been a bit sloppy. They could punish us on the break here. Look, De Ligt spreads out wide to Dest, who can't control it. Gavi looks over top for Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz takes it around the keeper, and Kai Havertz does Kai Havertz things and converts the chance. Equalises on the night, puts us back in the driving seat. Does a draw qualify? I think a draw will qualify us. So disappointing from Dest there, you have to say. The defender probably should do better there. De Ligt gets his slide tackle in, but Kai Havertz, the cheeky little rascal, slots it through his legs, brings it back to 1-1, and now we're back where we need to be. But Bayern Munich are where they need to be. They're on the attack, but they've gone back all the way to De Ligt, Upamecano. Goretzka, Tomiyasu gives the ball away to James. Is there a counter-attack on here? Fofana looks for Kvaratskhelia. He keeps it in. He goes for a little run down the wing. He cuts inside. He looks for Mason Mount. Mason Mount from that angle. Oh, what a goal that was. Mason Mount. It's almost, he's doing a little dance there. It's almost like Frank Lampard is his manager again. Mason Mount. I mean, all them jokes are going to come back now, aren't they? At the time of filming, Lampard's back at Chelsea. Mason Mount's probably guaranteed to be starting all their games. And if he scores goals like that, then he'll start all of my games as well, let's be honest. What a goal that was. Mason Mount. We've turned this game on its head. But again, Bayern Munich with the ball at the start of the highlight. It's been very much us nicking the ball off them and pouncing, but Fofana has missed another header and let Mane in. That was, again, another kind of rewind to the first game. Fofana missed a header that led to their goal. This time, his boy Kim gets the ball away from the corner and we survive a little scare and we keep our lead. Very even game. At least there's highlights in the first half. Like, we've been too slow out the blocks far too often, and we've been very reliant on second half performances so far this season, which, if we go into the second half leading 2-1, it's not really an issue, but Bayern Munich are going to want to have something to say about that. Upamecano now, he's gone all the way back to the keeper. So again, it's a slow build. They're trying to draw us out. They draw us out a little bit. Ben Chilwell's going to have to get back, but Musiala, oh, that's better from Mendy. That's what happens when you've got a nice strong wrist. You palm it around the post for a corner. Kvaratskhelia has taken a knock. Tight hamstring. Toughen up, lad. Or maybe not. Yeah, we might change that at half time. Don't really want to risk him getting injured if we only need a draw. We're 2-1 up. So far, so good. We know that they're capable of even better. Yeah, let's just make that change. Mudrik's been pretty good for us when he's had to come in. Kim Min Jai or Jay. Someone's going to have to let me know how to pronounce it because I say it different every time. I might just Google it. That might be an easy option, wouldn't it? But Mudrik can come on. Hopefully can do what he's been doing for us. Again, Bayern Munich have the ball at the start of the highlight, building from the back. It seems to be a theme of this game. What also seems to be a theme is us nicking the ball, counter-attacking, Mason Mount, and there's the boy. There is the boy. What more can I say? I said that's what he's been doing. He's come on 3 minutes later. It's what he's done. Mikhailo Mudryk is getting some stick in real life because he hasn't scored yet. Wouldn't be surprised if he scores this weekend. And, I mean, I said it in the last episode. Maybe Chelsea just should have looked towards me as their new manager. I mean, I'm available. I'll be honest. I've probably got to work a month's notice in my day job. But next season, you know, if Nagelsmann gives you a custard, I'm your man. Tchouameni with the ball into the box. Kai Havertz, bosh. We are in control. 4-1. This is... Oh, when I said revenge, I didn't realise it could be so sweet. Bayern Munich sinking without a trace. Nagelsmann might be on the verge of losing his job here. Kai Havertz, the German international, come back to haunt a team from his own country. Sure, he loved that. We've got the ball this time. I mean, 5 would be taking the absolute mick, but Mudryk is in, and Neuer does very well there to save some kind of credibility to the scoreline. Ben Chilwell is going to swing the corner in. He looks for that back post. There's no Chelsea people even in there. I mean, we're 4-1 up. We don't need to be attacking corners, do we? I mean, do we take Kai Havertz off and rest him? He's on a hat-trick. It's dangerous. Might not be good for his old morale. But he's a little bit knackered. What we do, we bring Madueke on. We'll take our boy Tchouameni off. We'll get Edson Alvarez in there. Gusto can come on at right back. And that is 4 down. Gavi or Havertz. We'll give it till 80th minute. We'll give Kai Havertz another 10 to get his hattie. And then we'll make a decision between him and Gavi, who gets 10 minutes rest. Gavi swings it in towards Mudryk, but De Ligt gets it away. Thomas Müller trying to counter-attack by himself. Holds the ball up well. Tomiyasu back in his familiar position at right back. But Gusto's over there in his unfamiliar position. Vitinha now. Upamecano. De Ligt. Goretzka's got a lot of space. Mane back to Vitinha. Müller. So we're getting a bit congested in there, which is good for us. De Ligt. Musiala. Gets the ball robbed off him. Madueke looks for Mudryk over the top. He's found him. Kai Havertz. I think he just went a bit too soon there and went offside. Mudryk. Gavi. Oh. Now, was that the flag for offside or was that just pointing for the goal kick? Either way, I think we need to make that change. I mean, do we just leave it as it is? Right. Gavi, you're the man. Just going to have a little bit of a rest. Zielinski can come on. We've got West Brom, who are 20th in the league next, so maybe Kai Havertz can have a little rest in that game. But we've done what we set out to do and more in this game. Fofana finally wins a header. Vitinha out to Florentino Luis. Upamecano. Vitinha, we've given him far too much space. Chilwell's gone. I mean, that didn't look like a penalty. Are we really going to give that as a penalty, ref? No penalty. Well done. I thought that was a good tackle. Don't even know why they even thought about it. But that is it. 4-1. What a game. Stamford Bridge becoming a bit of a fortress for us. Bayern Munich out of the Champions League. Mane only on a 5.9. So it's going to be Europa League football for Bayern Munich. Unless Rangers do them in the next game. I mean, they might just do that. They might be better off without any European football here, Bayern Munich. Qualifying is a great achievement. Well done, lads. Yeah. Going to give them a couple of days off, and I'm going to give you a couple of seconds off. I'll see you in a minute for the West Brom game. And here we are. West Brom up in the league. They're bottom. We're top. Some players to rest here. Reece James is suspended, so he misses out. Kai Havertz drops down to the bench for a little rest. And we're going to go with Mendy, Chilwell. Thiago Silva comes in alongside Kim. Fofana drops out to right back because Gusto has got a cold. I know. Tchouaméni sits in there. I'm going to go with Zielinski and Vermeeren. Front three of Mudryk, Mount and Gavi. I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to make a couple of changes to that because we should be capable of beating this team. Madueke can start ahead of Gavi on the right hand side. And then Conor Gallagher can play... No, he can't. Edson Alvarez comes in for Tchouaméni, and Cucurella can play at left back. So it's a bit of a weakened team. We've got some big guns on the bench. Should be more than capable of beating West Brom, I would like to think, but I've been caught out before. So let's not count our chickens before they hatch. Let's go out there. Let's impress everyone. Carlos Corberan in charge. They've got John Swift, the next Chelsea youngster. There, Jefferson Lerma in there. They've been raiding Bournemouth by looks of it. Jeffrey Slupp, Yasser Asprilla. He was good on last year's FM. As you can see from this screen here, Liverpool did beat Aston Villa to go second in the league. So, although a victory is not vital, a win would really cement our position at the top. And a win is what we want, really. We're at home to the team at the bottom of the league. There's no reason at all why we should lose this. We've just dominated one of the best teams in Europe in Bayern Munich. I know they haven't been one of the best teams because that's why they're out, but Mudryk is in. Never mind Bayern Munich. How about Mykhailo Mudryk? I mean, it's a big call, but he's been better than Kvaratskhelia so far this season for me. So he might be that first choice option on the left-hand side. Should he carry on? He's putting pressure on his competition. That's all you can ask from the lad. What a finish that was. 1-0, first 5 minutes. What more could a guy ask for? Tell you what he could ask for. He could ask for 2-0. How about this? Mudryk again. It's a penalty. Mudryk is causing them all sorts of bother down our left, down their right-hand side. It's a penalty to Chelsea. Mason Mount, he missed one recently. I believe against Villa he missed it. What can he do this time? He can slot it calmly in the bottom corner. 2-2 for Mason Mount as well. Mount and Mudryk showing up for the PottsyTV cameras. You'll love to see it. How's this? Cool as you like. Keeper goes the right way, but he only dives halfway across the goal. And you're never going to save that, are you? Goals for Haaland and Kimmich against Leicester. Man United won 4-1. John Swift. More like Taylor Swift. Jeffrey Slupp. Kim Min Jae. Jai. Still with that. I should have googled it in between the games. Benjamin Mendy. I mean, he might just go on a run himself. Here we go. Minji. Kim. Just call him Kim, Paul. Stop messing about with the guy's name. One of your players. And I'm not over familiar with some of these West Brom names. I know O'Shea. It's not John O'Shea. Is it? Vermeeren looking over for Madueke. Madueke, another guy looking to impress on his chance in the team. Squares it to Mudryk. Oh, I mean, this is filth. This is filth. I'm going to have to make this video X-rated if we carry on. Madueke, look at this. Mudryk keeps himself offside. Keeps himself onside, rather. I'm just lost for words. These Chelsea boys are absolutely putting on a clinic for you, ladies and gentlemen, you lucky lot. 25 minutes in, 3-0 up. This is what we wanted. We wanted to rest some players, and it looks like we're going to be given the full 90 minutes to rest the likes of Kai Havertz, Chouameni. We've still got people like Conor Gallagher on the bench that can come on to get some minutes. Maduake's got the ball now. He's going on a little run down the right. Wesley Fofana, he's someone that could probably come off at half time. He's had a bit of a workload, although I don't really have any other people that can play right back. We might just have to do something funky. Mykhailo Mudryk now. Oh, it's another penalty, isn't it? It's another penalty. Mudryk's got to take it for the hat-trick, surely. Surely for the hat-trick and the 10.0 rating. 2 goals and 2 penalties won. He's going to try and convert this. Mudryk for the hat-trick, same corner as Mason Mount. 4-0. Hat-trick for Mykhailo Mudryk. What a game he's having. What an impact he had against Bayern Munich. What an impact he's had against West Brom. And I've got some serious thinking to do now. I spent 100 million on Kvaratskhelia, and we had the answer all along. I mean, if I'd have gone out and spent that 100 million on a couple of squad players, maybe a new keeper, we probably would have won the league already. We definitely wouldn't have. But maybe that would have been dealt with rather than Kim Min-jae being a bit of a bell and just having a bit of a kerfuffle. But he does what all good defenders do. He atones for his error. He gets up there, nuts it out for a throw-in. End of highlight, end of threat. It's been all the boys in blue this first half. Zielinski looking to make the most of his opportunity in the side. Slides it through to Mudryk. Oh, I mean, Mykhailo Mudryk, what can you say about this lad? What can you say? Zielinski, what a ball that was. Mudryk takes all the touches he needs and he slots it right in the top corner to make it 5. I mean, he's on fire, the boy. He's on fire. And in West Brom, I kind of feel sorry for them. If they was having any doubts as to whether they belong at this level, this performance is only going to make it worse for him. Kim. Just call him Kim. Don't know why I keep trying to pronounce that name. Kim. Anyway, Madueke has got some space again. Cuts inside, finds Mason Mount, and his effort rebounds off the post. God, we've had some. I know we said we were slow in the first half. I mean, surely he hasn't got a 5th. Everyone's waiting. Oh, it's disallowed. Boo! Referee, you monster. Oh, for that as well. I mean, the benefit of the doubt ref. He's still got a lot to do. He's already on a 10.0. Mykhailo Mudryk, boys and girls. This is the day that you'll all remember as the day Mykhailo Mudryk arrived at Stamford Bridge. Half time then, let's make some changes. Have I got anybody else in the team that can play right back? Right, he can be unconvincing at right back. Kim, unconvincing at right back. No way I'm playing Thiago Silva at right back. Levi Colwell, not in the slightest. He's got a reasonable right foot. I mean, not being funny. We're 5-0 up at half time. I could play right back. In fact, is there a way of getting me on the pitch? Probably not. Let's do that. Let's play Vermeeren. What is his favoured position? Deep line playmaker on support. Knock yourself out, lad. And Zielinski can go into his favoured position. Oh, it is already in his favoured position. I reckon we just go Met Salah on attack. Let's go all out. What's the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen is actually you can blow a 5-0 lead and lose 6-5. I can't envision it happening. It could. It could. West Brom fans will hope it could, as they lump it forward. Here we go. Here's our makeshift right back, throwing scissor kicks round like he just owns the gaff. Zielinski now. Mudryk looks for Mason Mount. Mason Mount. I mean, can somebody get that treacle that Mason Mount just ran through off the pitch, please? Maduake's in. Oh, Jesus. There's also a bubble by that where he just took the shot from. Groundsman. Anyone sort that out? No? It can't have just been as bad as I thought it was. Right, here's our makeshift right back. He looks as comfortable as you like. What were we worried about? Edward Mendy now. Thiago Silva. We know this area of the pitch is plush. Actually, it's not, because where they are right now, Mudryk tore up in the first half. Kim Min-jae, I mean, there's probably scorch marks on the turf. Mudryk's looking again. Zielinski in this Metzala role is not really finding the same kind of success as he did in the first half. Carlin Grant there getting up above Kim. See? And he heads it wide. Conor Gallagher looking to impress. I mean, it's worked. Oh, thought he was going to try and get Mudryk in again. Oh, referee. I mean, we're not going to... That was assault, man. Mason Mount with a free kick. I mean, he's been a bit cheeky shooting from there. I don't think he's got that in his locker. He's tried it anyway. Fair play to the lad. As we get another highlight. I'm going to have to rest my voice for the rest of the day the way this is going. We nicked the ball there. Conor Gallagher. There's probably a bit of skullduggery in that. It didn't look entirely fair. But who am I to complain? Kim now. I mean, is he going to run all the way? No, he's going to give the ball away. Come on, Kim. Atone for your mistake again. Schlupp. Oh, Maduake helping out his mate at right back. Zielinski looks for Mudryk. Mudryk looks for Cucurella. Here he is, the danger man. Finds Mason Mount, and Mason Mount finds the bottom corner of the net. It's another assist for Mudryk. Wow, what a game. I mean, West Brom will be absolutely sick to death of him. I mean, whoever's their right back, surely you think they could just sacrifice him to take him out for the rest of the game. But, I mean, keeper should do better. It's just fallen backwards there. 6-0 to Chelsea. I mean, what a weekend to have this kind of result. When the team below you slips up, you take advantage in full. 6-0. I mean, I know West Brom are bottom, but it's still a great performance as Mudryk looking the threat down that left-hand side once again. Conor Gallagher. Oh, he's found him. Mudryk. Oh, my good God. Oh, I mean, how do I leave him out in the next game? We've got a Feyenoord, chance to top the group. I can't leave him out. I should take him off, but I'm not going to. Fill your boots, mate. Absolutely fill your boots. You've got another 15 minutes of this game. It's a tight offside. It's not a tight offside. Timed his run to perfection. Placed his finish to perfection. 10 out of 10 rating. That is pure perfection. Right. The Minge can come off and have a little bit of a rest. Don't really want to be bringing any of these players on. Enzo Fernandez can have a little run at Metzala. Mason Mount maybe for the rest. No, I mean, yeah, he's a bit knackered. He's alright, but why risk it if you don't need to? It's not even a chocolate biscuit. So, 10 minutes to go. We've got another highlight. I'll be surprised if we can make it 8-0. I'd love it if we did. They got a fella, he's okay at the back. See what I did there? No? Okay, when it... Rewind it for a few seconds and see what his name was. If you didn't, then you'll see what I did. And then you'll laugh, hopefully. Oh, they've got one. I don't think it's pronounced Dyke. I'm going to call him DK. They're checking it. I mean, I'll be honest, ref, just let him have it. No, Okay, you horrible Daryl DK, horrible refereeing. I mean, he is offside. There's no doubt about it. But I mean, I'll just let him have it. You know, one of them is when you bother, just get on with the game. But that's why I'm not a referee, and that's why I'm Chelsea's #1 manager in their history. Sorry, Jose. I know you're gonna go. If Jose Mourinho ever sees this video, oh my god, I'm dead. Thiago Silva, Enzo Fernandez, Conor Gallagher, Vermeeren, the Danger Man, the Assassin, Vermeeren again, Conor Gallagher. Even he lines one up. He's hit the bar. Keeper catches it. It's probably the only thing he's caught all day. I mean, he might have caught a cold. Gusto's out with a cold, so there is a bit of it going about. Cucurella, stronger in the tackle than his man there. Enzo Fernandez, Cucurella, Madueke. Oh, great save, keeper. He was offside anyway. I mean, I feel sorry for the keeper. He's still on a 5.6. I think he deserves a bit more than that. He's still saved. He's only made 3 saves, really. It's 10 shots on target. 7 of them have gone in. What's our XG? Our XG is only 4.8, so maybe the keeper has had one, or maybe we've just been amazing and Mudryk is unstoppable. I mean, 4.82 XG, but 2 of them are penalties. I mean, Mudryk, what a game. What an unbelievable performance that was from him. I think we can all agree that he has arrived. And I don't know whether I should, because he might just switch off. He still looks delighted. Pat on the back, son. There you go. Go and have a nice little... You love to see it. You love to see it. 7-0. What a way to end this episode. And yes, as we end that episode, I'll take one more opportunity. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Thanks for all the support this series we're getting so far. I'm made up. I think we've got about 100 views over the course of the series so far, which is more than I imagined when I started it. So thank you again. If you could just do me one more favour, like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave us a comment on if there's any areas of the team we should strengthen, if we should just give Mudryk a knighthood after that game. Any suggestions at all, I'm all ears. I'll reply to any comments I get. Thank you very much for watching again, boys and girls. This will be coming out after Easter, so I hope you had a lovely Easter, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your month, the rest of your year, the rest of your life. Love and peace. Potsy out.